Hey, good afternoon to another episode of the Daily Deuce. Today is a special edition. We have an interview today. We have an interview with the coach of Idea Public Charter School, the Idea Timberwolves, Coach Drew Crawford. Drew, welcome to the show today, man. Thanks for coming on.
No problem. Appreciate it. Glad to be here.
Man, you've been doing some good things over Idea. I think you've been over there about 7 years now.
Yep. Yes, sir.
And this year you all went to the state playoffs, didn't you?
Yep. Yes, we did.
Man, that's good stuff, man. That is good stuff. Is that the first time y'all been to the state playoffs or what?
Well, I think 2015, Coach Pope, he from over at Chavez, he got him over there as well. They had went. That was the last time, in 2015.
Man, that's a good experience. Congratulations to you, man. I know you've been involved in coaching a long time, and you've done a lot of good things over Idea. And this year you had a pretty good season, man. I think y'all were like second place behind seed or
Yeah, it was something second or third. Yeah, we definitely we definitely did well this year. We could have I feel like we could have won it, man. We just got the guys to buy in lost a lot of kids to grades, man. So that kind of hindered us to go even further.
Man, tell me something, man. Tell me about this kid, Nathaniel Pondexter, man. Tell me about him, man. Come on, man. Tell me about him.
I promise you, Nate Poindexter Jr. will be something special by next year, I promise you, hear his name a lot. He was right behind my big step from Coolidge in leading rebounds. So he's definitely a problem, man. Definitely.
And this kid is in 10th grade.
10th grade.
Come on, man. Come on, Drew.
Well, I mean, he gets it honest. His father, Nate Poindexter Sr., so, he gets it honest. He gets it honest.
I see he's your leading rebounder. He's your leading scorer. He's getting it done over there for you, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. He does it all, man. Most of all, he's coachable, man. Great kid on and off the court.
Man, the one thing that I've always loved about you and following you over the Idea and seeing the things you do, you put a program in place that's just not about these kids on the court. It's about them off the court. And right. I really mean, I commend you for that, Drew. I've known you back to when I had hair on my head, man. So I've known you a long time. Right. And you've always had a commitment to these kids, not just on the court, but off the court. Tell us a little bit about that commitment, how it works for you, man. What do you do with them?
Well, I just show them that I care, man, and just show them it's more than life about, just picking up a ball. I want to know what you're going to do after basketball because, of course, everybody's not going to make it to the pros, may not even make it to playing in college basketball. Some just want to play. I had a few guys just want to play just, during the season. So I just let the kids know, man, just that I'm here for them and, just let them know about life. Teach them just about just being respectful and just accountable of going on forward about life. That's all.
What are some of those things as the coach that you have to do behind the scenes to make it successful for these kids? I mean, tell me if I'm wrong. The next thing I say, when you get to Tuesday and Friday, those game days, that's the easiest part of your duties. Would I be right or wrong in saying that?
No, you're right. You're right.
Tell us a little bit about the other things that go on to get you to Tuesday and Friday.
Well, what you don't see a lot of, we definitely got to prepare as far as conditioning and just as far as on the off season, making sure that these kids want to play with each other. So I do a lot of team bonding off the court. So I want these guys to be friends, not just on the basketball court. So when it's time to get busy on the office as far as on the court wise, they like each other because a lot of kids today they're not friends. They don't talk in class. They don't talk. They don't bond after practice. So I just want to build a relationship so they can, as it end up being a family.
That's great, man. That's really good, man, because it's very important that everybody knows. Sometimes people look from the outside and think that your job and what you do is Tuesday and Friday. They're like, man, that's great what Drew does, and have no idea what Drew does Sunday through Sunday to get you to those games and to make things possible, man. So That's good stuff right there. One thing I noticed with your kids, you spoke of the bonding. I've seen how you've taken them to different games and everything. And and the tightness that you bring, and you're just not talking it, you're walking it. You take them to a lot of Wizards games, Georgetown games.
Yeah, well, we do a lot of Wizards games. Definitely Georgetown. Shout out to my man Stacey Robertson, man. He make that happen for me for Georgetown, man. That's one of my good mentors, man. If I ever need any type of wisdom and words, encouragement, man, Stacey Rob always there to let me know, give me some good encouragement. But it takes a village with these kids, John. Like, I mean, it's bigger than basketball, man. And we just trying to, of course, winning is the reward, but I feel like it's going to come because all the kids want it, and you got to be able to build trust with them because they're not going, the more you interact with them, they show that you care, man, they'll go through a brick wall for you, man. So that's what it's about for me.
Do you think the kids, you've been coaching now about 12, 15 years, is it the same concept you've always used, or do you think you have to adjust it because the kids are maybe a little bit different now?
Kids are definitely different. This generation is definitely different, but I pretty much use the same concept. I just show them I'm genuine, just get genuine guy. That's why, I can pretty much get the kids to play for me. I don't really go after the kids at the 5-star for the kids that everybody want. Just give me the kids that's coachable and that's willing to learn, and we can go from there.
You mentioned earlier one of your mentors, Stacey Robinson. And for those of you who don't know, Stacey Robinson is absolutely one of the best to come out of the DMV ever to play the game of basketball. And I know, how close you are to him. I see him at a lot of your events that you have when you go to the games, or even he's at your games. Right. So a mentor he is, as well as other coaches. What have you gotten out of people such as Stacey Robinson that has helped you be successful as a coach?
Just words of encouragement, just being able to pick their brain a little bit. It's not only Stacey. I got Greg Jones. I got some good guys in my corner, man. Adrian, DC, what is it? What's his line? I'm so DC. Adrian, Big Six. So I mean, I got a few guys in my corner, man, that just really don't tell me everything I need to hear. Just if I'm slacking, they be on me, man. Miles Rawls, another one. So it's just I got good people in my corner, man, that just keep me grounded.
Are there some coaches that have had an effect upon you as well?
Oh yeah, it's a few. I mean, I love this. That's why I love this city, man. Malcolm Battle. I love his coaching, his style of coaching. Who else? Rob Nickens. It's a few of them. Coach Water from Dunbar. I can go down the list. My man, Coach Jenkins from DCI. Yeah, it's a few guys, man. I can just pick up the phone and call, But if I ever need any, help or anything with anything, like but for the most part, I kind of have my own style with coaching, man. I'm not like the average coach with the, just that's pretty much why I feel like we're successful a lot. Even with as far as my adult team, because I've been coached some guys that actually, pros. So, it's just my relationship with the guys.
So you say your style? What's your style, Drew? What's your style to make
I kind of get the players free. Of course, I'm gonna stay on. I'm not a micromanagement coach. I definitely, if I run something, I want you to run it, execute it. If I call, but I'm pretty much let the kids play how they play. I want to see what you can do. I'm not going to put the whip out on the kid because he messing up. I let the kids be themselves, and I encourage them to really just to blossom. But I definitely develop a lot in the summertime. So when it come down to when the lights come on and when the league start, they be ready.
Who was some of your toughest competition this year? Who's the toughest competition you faced this year in your division first?
Oh, okay. Well, C, of course, DCI, and they won it. They won out the charter this year. Congrats to my man Jenkins, Coach Jenkins. Who else? As far as my division, that's about it. We did pretty well this year in our division.
And you made a trip over to Georgetown for a playoff game,
Yeah,
and
that
that's
was
got to be something special for you and your kids, man. Tell us a
it
little bit
was.
about that, man. I know y'all
I,
played Bellew. It
yeah.
may not have been the result you wanted, but I still think y'all won because you took a trip to a playoff game and you build on it from there.
Oh yeah. I don't feel like the guys mentally was there. Okay. But the guys were mentally wasn't there. They just we weren't prepared as we should have been. And I think they kind of took it. They took it very lightly. Took Bellew light because they know what a lot of them guys they play AU with them. So our approach to the game wasn't we weren't ready. We weren't. And then I take a lot of heat. I take that, and then I only had 6 players. So on that big court in Georgetown, it's tough for anybody, for 6 kids. That's why, and then after beating seed and for to get to the Final Four, they pretty much was feeling like they already won, and I had to let them know like it's not over, fellas. So I mean, it was a learning experience. Again, all my guys are kind of young, so everybody's coming back except 2. I'm losing 2 seniors. No, 3. I'm sorry, losing 3. But
What you losing? Malik Jackson? You losing
yeah,
Malik
oh
Jackson?
my, yeah. That's Oh man, I love that
Now, he's
kid.
your second leading scorer, right? He was your
Yeah,
second leading scorer.
right. Yep. Malik Jackson, he definitely, man, came. He was a diamond in the rough, man. I didn't see him grow to he was one of the kids just running wild, and I did, man. He just changed his life around. So that's definitely a positive plus for him, man.
Good,
Coming out
man.
of Kenilworth Northeast, man, he just, you know how it is. And he just trying to survive, man, and that's why I commend him.
Now you say you had 6 kids playing in that game, and I know one of the things these kids are used to a high school court, and then you go over to
Right.
McDonough and you get on that big court. This you don't
Right.
even want to run a fast break anymore, do you? You want to play a
Exactly.
half court game then, don't you?
Right. Exactly. See, and I think them lights was a little bit too bright for them, man. They just wasn't expecting it, So I'm trying to teach these kids, man. It can be bigger than that. So I just want them to dream and just have faith. It's just, it was a great experience, though. I wouldn't change it for the world. I'm glad, I wish we, could have, of course, handled business with Bellew. And congrats to Coach Bonds because they won the whole thing. So congrats to him.
Now you losing about 2 or 3.
Uh-huh.
Jackson's going to be, in my opinion, a big loss, big shoes to fill for
Oh
next
yeah.
year.
Oh yeah.
You got kids coming up from your JV next year who going to be able to step in there, or
Well,
how's that going to work for you?
Well, we didn't even have a JV because we didn't have so many. We didn't have a lot of kids try out. So,
Okay.
but I got a feeling next year is like I got Dijon Muldrow. He's going to break. I got a feeling he's going to break through this year. He's definitely going to have to step up. Cameron Cologne. He's
I was
going
going
to
to
be.
ask you, Cameron Cologne. He's got a brother on the team too, right?
Yeah, Jaden. Yep. But that's another one just as far as academics, man. These kids got to see how important academics is because we were missing him, and he's a defensive guy. So I definitely could have used him and Marquise Payne. We got a lot of kids that actually can really play that didn't play. So that's my goal this summer from now as we speak, just to stay on top of these guys, man. It's like I said, it's bigger than basketball. I just want them to get their grades together, man, so they can succeed in life.
Are there other things you put in place to help them with the grades, or how?
We trying to do tutoring, just on and off, definitely. Study halls after practice, definitely, man. We definitely trying to stay on top of that.
And I see right now in the off season, you still have that camaraderie going because you got a little basketball open gym going on too, right?
Right. Yep. We in the gym as we speak. Yep.
That's good, man. I'm hoping I want to be able to come out there and see y'all again next year. Save me a good seat so I can get in there and watch y'all do some things next year, man. Because
say no more.
You really did a great job this year, and I'm expecting even more next year, man. You got a good thing, and I still can't believe this kid Pondexter, man. I mean, hey, look, Rob. I mean, look, I'm calling Rob. Look, I'm gonna tell you something, Drew. Be careful. Make sure that kid makes it to your school every day. You know somebody gonna be out there looking at him, trying to get him to.
Oh my good man, hey John, they had him now. John, they was at him when his first day he pulled up, and I did. So hey, trust me, I know.
Some days before you go to work, you may have to drive him on over the idea to make sure
I know you're right, absolutely right,
man. But he is. I call those kids like that the big man. I'm an old man. I call him an aircraft carrier, and he is nothing but the truth and
Oh
nothing
yeah,
but an aircraft carrier. And I'll use the young kids terminology today. They say he can boogie,
oh
and he
yeah,
can flat out. He can get it done,
oh
man.
yeah, oh yeah. I'm very proud to have. Like I said, man, he's coachable, man. He a great kid off the court as well, man. But he has a great support system as well with his family, mom, dad, coaches, his AU coaches. So great kid.
Man, that's real good, man. Now, let's talk a little bit more about Drew Crawford as well. You
Okay.
know, you're a modest and you're a humble guy. You always have been. So I'm
Mm.
going to ask you some stuff and try to get you to talk a little bit more about yourself. I know you don't like doing that, but I'm like I want to know about this. I want to know about the museum, Drew. I want to know about the museum, man.
Well,
Come on, tell me about the museum, Drew.
man, that's my little first Greg, little Greg. That's my cousin. So I just so when they first came out, man, I just loved it what they're doing, and I pretty much just been supporting it from day one. So that's why you probably see me with nothing but museum. But that's my mother also has. She gonna get on me because she say you don't never talk about Black Rose, but I want to shout my mom out too. Black Rose, but I love you, Bob. We gotta get some more product in. But with museum, no man, that they coming out with flavors every day. So is I support them young dudes, Mo and G, man.
So where's the museum located? Where can people get apparel for museum? And people don't realize museum is, I call an apparel store, has some of the hippest clothes out there.
Mm.
Where can you go to get that stuff from, Drew?
It's on Rhode Island Avenue, like 2 blocks down from the Readers. From Readers on Rhode Island Avenue. I don't know the exact address, but tomorrow they're releasing some Under Armour shoes, so I'm sure the city gonna be out to get those. So, like I say, man, they the hottest thing since Madness back in the day. So, man, right now that's
Man,
museum is
I
good.
see you sporting Letterman jackets. I see you sporting sweatsuits. I mean, that's what I'm saying. We gonna talk a little bit about that, and another one that you do. And again, humble guy, very humble guy. During the pandemic, a lot of people were really worried about getting out, doing different things. But I remember you putting together, and tell me if I'm saying it wrong, Drew. You put together a one-on-one competition, and you were
Mhm.
doing it Baltimore against DC. Am I saying it right or wrong,
Oh,
Drew?
you right, absolutely right. Yep.
So what
Me and
was
my guy Sean Yee, but like I said before the pandemic, I wasn't taking this serious. Which, like I said, I hit myself in the head all the time, man, because it was what we were doing was it was definitely a cause, but it wasn't right because we shouldn't have. It was a pandemic going on, but everything was shut down, but we still was able to get the city, Baltimore, DC, Maryland, Virginia. We just able to get everybody out together peacefully, no violence, playing one-on-one. We had some of the best players playing. I want to shout out to my man Sean, Kanye Sean, for that was my partner. We was definitely we had something real good going on. We had the city, we had definitely.
Yeah, because I watched some of the games you played, and I know your comments about the COVID, but you all were still, from what I saw, doing it in a safe manner.
We were,
You were
yeah,
trying to follow as much as you could what you could do with COVID.
right.
But the other thing that really stuck in my mind is you took it upon yourself to try to get people back involved because back then it seems like almost a lifetime ago how things came to a standstill and
Mm-hmm.
nobody was doing anything.
Right.
But there was you putting together a beautiful program, and your favorite phrase. Well, I won't say it's a favorite phrase. I'll say it's something I remember. If you want to get some smoke, come up and you can go see so and so
Right.
in Baltimore, D.C. Am I saying it right, Drew? Am I saying it
Now,
right?
you close to it. Yeah. You close to it. Now the free smoke. Shout out and he's still going on to this day. My man Terry Hosley, man, from out Baltimore. He got this joint. His is rolling, man. He matter of fact, I want to say he had an event not too long ago, a couple weeks ago. So, like I said, the one-on-one, man, we just got it back because everything's on the standstill. Quinn Cook was online. I remember like it was yesterday. Quinn Cook was online. He had everybody just talking about who they would beat and who would see who, and we just put it in motion. So our first game was,
you had quite a following
oh
with
yeah,
that, man. A
oh yeah,
lot of people were following
oh
it. A
yeah,
lot of people were giving you a lot of credit because I remember that summer,
yeah.
and you were putting things together. Another great guy, Ricky Goins, was trying to put some things together as well
Mm-hmm.
that summer.
Oh
So
yeah,
I give nothing but kudos to both you guys.
oh yeah.
I
Ricky
mean,
going, yeah,
yeah,
that's my
it,
man.
it was good stuff that y'all were doing, man. It was really, really good stuff that y'all were doing.
Oh yeah.
And that leads us down the path to Southeast
Mm-hmm.
in that league called the Berry Farms League.
Mm-hmm.
And you got another guy doing a wonderful job, Miles Rawls down there doing a great job. But I know you play a part in that, and you make sure you're playing down there. Am I right or wrong with that?
Yeah, most definitely, most definitely.
Do you have your kids from Idea playing down there too in the high school division?
This year, yes. I did I did 2 years ago, but I had took a break with the kids. But this year, definitely, my kids will be down there in the Junior Goodman this year. Yep.
Anywhere else your kids gonna be playing this summer?
Well, I know a lot of them are going in different AAU directions. But when I told them, I'm gonna have. Well, right now we started already. I'm playing in the men's league. I got a few of them playing with me now, just to get their condition together and just take the competition. But of course, I think Ricky Goins is gonna have another league coming up soon. I'm gonna make sure I get in that. But for the most part, I told him I'm gonna have some leagues for him. I'm gonna put him in Kurt Smith League down Watts as well.
That's right. He's got one down Watch Branch, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's really good, man. That's really good because you're keeping your kids together, man, and
Right.
that's really important during the summertime. And they're gonna be playing with you. They won't. It seems like they won't be playing with anybody else, and I think that's really good because it's going to keep you going the whole time. Matter of fact, make sure that aircraft carrier is playing with you this summer,
Oh,
Drew.
most
Make
definitely.
sure yeah, if even if you need me to go pick him up for you to bring him to your game somewhere, just let me know, man.
Right, right, most definitely. Right now, I got him and his dad playing on the league with me. So yeah, I got that. Yeah, they both playing with me, and him and the pops.
Hey, let me ask you this: have you coached any other sports?
Oh yeah, this is my first year I coached flag football. Man, it was very exciting. I was thankful for the opportunity, and we had a successful season with that. We lost in the semis, and it came down to discipline at the last minute. We beat ourselves, but it was a great experience for me, and I definitely plan on running with that as well. So
You're doing that over Idea too, right?
Yeah.
That is great, man. That's great, man. And that's your first year coaching football?
Yep. Yep.
Use the same techniques coaching football that you do coaching basketball?
Pretty much, yeah. Just like I said, man, just showing the kids that I trust y'all, so you gotta trust me. And I was there faithfully. We worked hard as far as practice. Let them know, just whatever you do, work hard. Just work hard at whatever you do in life, and that's my goal, man. That's what I feed these kids, and I stick to it. And so far, it's been going good for me.
Well, let me ask you this, man. And you're not retired yet, so you may not want to answer this question.
Uh-huh.
Are there any memorable moments or teams you want to share with me, or you rather wait and do that after you retire, and that way you don't put anybody out there?
No, not at all. Definite. My first year down in Goodman League, my very first year, 2013, I had great guys, D Nice, Dave Hall, and we won the championship after my first year down there, man. That was a great experience. You know, this coach has been down there 20, 30 years and hasn't won a championship down there. So that was one. I'm trying to think. Well, yeah, and down Watts, we beat Kurt Smith. That was definitely a good memorable moment, man. That was, oh my goodness, because Kurt was like, who are these dudes to beat us? So Boo Jackson hit a half-court shot, man. The whole Northeast went crazy. So yeah, man.
and I know you still let Kurt know about that to this day.
He to this day he said it was just a tournament. It wasn't. So it really don't count. So. Yeah. So
man, that's good stuff, man. You're doing great things, man.
You,
let me ask you this: going into next season, what words do you have for your kids for next season? Going into next season, next school year, what words do you have for them to get ready for next school year as well as next season?
Well, you saw what we did in 2021. I mean, just 21 and 22 season, just 2022, 23. This is a lot of them guys is my seniors, so this is it. I'm gonna just let them know like this is it, fellas. So, and I told y'all when you were freshmen, how the time was just gonna fly by, and so now this is it. So it's here now. It's what what we gonna do. This is it.
And then the other thing I'll ask you, because I've had to see your jump shot. I've been on the wrong end of having to see it. I mean, so I know the damage you can do shooting. Have you had to go out on the court and just do a demonstration? Some of these kids that don't think you know what you can do. Have you had to show what's going on?
It's pretty much respected all around, man. Yeah, because the kids I did definitely know. Kids, that I come across, they respect it. They say it's an awkward shot, but yeah, it definitely is awkward. But it goes in every time, pretty much, man.
Yeah, for me that day, it went in too often, to be honest with you. But I still love you. But hey, man, and then you played a little bit over at Largo, and you went to Fayetteville State. You've done some things out here, right?
Yeah, definitely. No, I played at Capital Christian.
I'm sorry, Capital Christian.
Yep, definitely, man. Like I said, Sonny Hicks had got me coaching up. That's how I pretty much started, man. I was playing basketball. I had my team playing up under, Simeon, rest in peace. He would do all these leagues, man. And he said, I told him, it was one day I just told him that I wasn't going, I'm tired of it, man. He said, Drew, don't, man, you got a hell of a mob, keep going. And I just stuck with it, man. So I just want to always give praise to my man Simeon, man, because if it weren't for him, I probably it wouldn't be no Drew All-Star. So. And
Simeon ran some really great leagues in DC.
Oh, no, man. He did.
He was a class act, man. No, and with that being said, man, this is a fast moving 25, 30 minutes, man. And I'm just so thankful that you took the time out of your busy schedule to come on the air with us today. You do nothing but great things over IDEA. I've known you 20 plus years, not only IDEA, but all through the DC, the DMV. You're a class act, you're a role model, and as good of a coach as you are, Drew Crawford, you're that much better of a person.
Thank you,
I
John.
mean that sincerely, man. You're a class act, man. I wish you nothing but the best. Make sure you have a seat for me in the corner and have a hot dog and some popcorn ready for me when I get over there. I got to sit and eat a little bit, as I watch the game.
Say no more.
Thank you so much, man. Greatly appreciate it. Love you to death.
Love you
too, Good luck to you next year.
Thank you, John. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for having me, man.
And that's another show for us today on the Daily Deuce, a special edition as we had Coach Drew Crawford from IDEA Public Charter School. You all take care this week. Have another good one. Have a lot of fun and watch a lot of sports. Take care.